You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He will probably talk about big plans, but it's unlikely he will go far in his career. He doesn't put in much effort, so his progress will be slow. Even if he uses strong words or promises, his focus is not on hard work, and you may see a lot of complaining without action.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to take it quite hard and may have an emotional reaction, like getting upset, angry, or even lashing out with harsh words. He doesn't recover easily from setbacks. Instead, he may withdraw and keep to himself for a while. You might notice him becoming moody or distant until the storm passes.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work are likely to find him polite and caring most of the time. So many will appreciate his good manners. But when things don't go his way, he can get angry quickly and might argue or raise his voice. So respect might come and go depending on how he handles pressure.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he will mostly feel proud of you and show kindness, but deep inside, he may also struggle with his own feelings. He enjoys being polite and caring, so he will likely say nice things and support you in front of others. He wants to care, but sometimes your shine might make his own worries stronger.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he won't show open anger or make you feel guilty, but it is possible he'll feel insecure deep inside. He cares about being polite and supportive, so he won't pick fights or put you down. He won't resent you in a harsh way, but he will need time to adjust his feelings. And he may sometimes struggle with self doubt when the topic comes up.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is likely to handle money with care and prefers things to be organized and in order. He usually thinks before spending and doesn't like waste or mess, so you can expect him to keep track of expenses and stick to a plan. He likes financial stability and will do his best to avoid money troubles.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and avoids taking big risks with money. He likes things to be in order and will make sure his lifestyle matches what he can actually afford. He's careful with spending and doesn't go out of his way to act flashy.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generally kind and thoughtful, willing to help others and show care when someone is in need. With money, he isn't wasteful, but he's also not stingy or selfish. He finds a nice balance between being careful and being generous with both his heart and his wallet.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is more likely to be open and respectful when talking about money. He may not shout about every detail, but he won't hide things or try to control you with money either. If you ever have a question, he'll explain calmly and politely.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He is likely to believe that housework should be shared and not put all the responsibility on you. He likes things to be tidy and organized, so he will pitch in to keep the home in good order. You'll probably find him helpful in daily tasks rather than leaving you to handle it all.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually help with chores and even things like changing diapers, not just stand around telling you what to do. He prefers a neat and organized home, so he doesn't shy away from getting things done himself. He's willing to roll up his sleeves and share the load, showing care through his actions, not just his words.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
When there's a disagreement, he truly wants to be kind and polite, so he will try to listen to your side. But if he feels challenged or upset, he might get emotional and start arguing to prove his point, especially in the heat of the moment. He wants harmony, but you may have to be patient during tough conversations.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can have strong reactions and may sometimes say things that sting or act in a way that feels aggressive. Even though he's usually polite and caring, his emotions can get the best of him in the moment. He might raise his voice, snap, or use harsh words if he feels pushed too far.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quite quickly, and his feelings can blow up before calming down. This isn't just small irritation, he can have sudden outbursts that might catch you off guard. Quick, strong anger is a real warning sign in any relationship.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He wants to be kind and polite, and in calmer moments, he can say sorry and take responsibility for his actions. However, when he's upset or feels hurt, he might first try to blame you or make excuses to protect himself. It can take some time for him to cool down and admit where he went wrong.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He's a caring and polite person at his core, so he usually wants to respect your boundaries and listen when you say no. However, when he's upset or very emotional, he might push a little or complain, but he's not likely to force you or cross the line. Your safety and comfort do matter to him, even if he needs reminders now and then.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He cares deeply and feels things strongly, so your not now might make him feel hurt or rejected, even if that's not what you mean. Clear, kind words can help him understand that it's about you, not about him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
You can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values kindness and respects personal feelings, so he isn't likely to use what happens between you to hurt or embarrass you later. His natural politeness and wish for harmony mean he wants to protect your trust, not break it.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He values emotional connection and comfort, and he is not the type to chase excitement or jump from one relationship to another. The thought of risking the stability and trust at home isn't appealing to him.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not usually over possessive or the type to act jealous and controlling. He cares deeply about the relationship and wants things to feel safe and loving. But he isn't likely to watch your every move or become suspicious without reason. When he feels secure with you, He will give you your space and respect your independence.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
His protective nature comes from wanting to care and keep things safe, not from needing to control you. He may offer advice or step in during tough situations, but it's meant to show concern, not to boss you around or limit your freedom. His aim is safety, not control, as long as both voices are heard.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and doesn't expect you to do everything on your own. He values order and likes things to run smoothly at home, so he will step in and take responsibility when needed. He wants to share duties like helping with homework, giving baths, or bedtime routines.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he may have a hard time staying calm and can lose his temper quickly. He feels things strongly, so small problems might lead to raised voices or sharp words before he regains control. If you want a calm presence for the kids, this is something important to keep in mind.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support you as a mother and also respect you as your own person. He likes kindness and believes in fairness, so he understands that you have your own dreams and needs outside of family life. Your identity and happiness matter to him, not just your role as a mom.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
He is not the kind of man who will trick you by supporting your career now and then suddenly expect you to quit after having a child. He likes fairness and respects your choices, and he sees both parenting and career as things you can share and balance together. You can trust his support to stay steady even as life changes.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with genuine warmth, not just with polite words and smiles. He believes in kindness and respects family bonds, so you'll notice him putting effort into real conversations, listening and helping out when your parents need it. His caring nature goes deeper than just formal greetings. He wants them to feel comfortable and valued in his presence. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he may not always handle it calmly and can get emotional quickly. Sometimes he might react with frustration or sharp words, which could make the situation feel worse in the moment. He finds it difficult to stay patient when things feel out of control, but he doesn't mean to hurt anyone.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he might be modern and open minded with you in private, supporting your choices and dreams. However, in front of his relatives, he is likely to expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife, showing respect, following family customs, and maintaining appearances. It's not about controlling you, but about fitting in and keeping peace in the home.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension between you and his family, he won't simply take their side or stay completely out of it, but he may struggle with how to act at first. He wants to keep everyone happy and values peace at home, so he might go quiet or try to calm things down instead of jumping into the middle of an argument. However, his care for you means he won't let you face everything alone. He'll support you privately, comfort you, and listen to your side.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He's not completely a mummy's boy, but his bond with his mother is important to him. If there's a conflict between you and her, he might feel torn and may not take your side quickly in front of everyone. At first, he may try to keep peace by staying quiet or playing it safe, rather than openly backing you up.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and wants to keep personal matters between the two of you, especially anything emotional or sensitive. Even if he's close to his family, He understands the importance of trust in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man means life runs on caring routines, thoughtful gestures, and a steady, gentle atmosphere most days. He notices details, helps around the house, and truly wants you and your family to feel safe and loved.